was often told that I couldn't become an architect, that I couldn't be anyone, that I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. And that experience and that hardship is what pushed me to find my self-confidence and find my voice, to say, no, I can do this, I will do this, and I will show you. I want to share with you how I became confident and how I found that inner voice and how you can do it too. Outwork your self-doubt. The creation of this video, ironically, is a perfect example of me working through my self-doubt. Because I started this video feeling so confident in delivering this message, and I knew I was going to kill this video. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to be able to connect with you and really deliver my message. After reviewing the footage, I realized that the audio was a complete mess, and that took several hours to fix. And then I had other battery issues, and then I had memory card issues. The list goes on. And I started to feel a lot of self-doubt. I was starting to doubt myself. I was starting to doubt if I should even do this video because I'm supposed to be talking about confidence, and I'm here feeling so much self-doubt and I'm not feeling confident at all. But it's also important to note that you're not going to feel confident every day, and you're not going to feel confident every hour. During these hardships is when you have to show your confidence the most. This is where you have to dig in deep. When I wanted to give up on this video is when I stopped myself. And I said, no, you are gonna do this. You set the task and the goal to do this video. And so you're not going to end the day without having this video done. It might not be perfect, it might not be polished, but you're gonna finish it. And by doing that, I'm outworking my self-doubt. Because if I were to give up at the moment, I would just be giving into my self-doubt. I wouldn't really be pushing myself and progressing my self-confidence. And I would wake up the next morning having all of the doubts that I had from today. So I want to start tomorrow fresh, and I want to start tomorrow a better person than I am today, than I am right at this moment. And to do that, I need to push through these self-doubts. I need to push through. And that's how I'm ultimately going to be more confident the next day. And I want to show you that you're not always confident every day and every minute. Yes, we're going to be confident one day, but there are moments that you might not be confident. So you might see me being super confident, but it doesn't mean that I'm always confident and feeling confident. However, when I do feel that self-doubt is when I really work hard to get that confidence back. And that is through hard work. You have to put in the work. If there's something that you have doubt in, if there is a certain skill that you want to learn and you're lacking, you don't just give up on it. You gotta work on it. And by working through that skill and developing that skill, you're gonna be more confident. But you gotta put in the work. You get to decide your future. This is perhaps the most profound lesson that I learned in my journey. And when I need to dig in deep for motivation to move forward or to accomplish something, accomplish a goal that I have set for myself, and I have self-doubt, this is where I go, to this one lesson. It really motivates me to push through. Because when I was in school, I was told that I couldn't become an architect. I couldn't become anyone. In that moment, when I was going through that, I really did believe them because I thought they knew better. But deep inside, I knew I could do it. I had the self-belief that I was capable of more. After reflecting, I realized that I could do more. So why am I not doing more? Why am I listening to these people? I don't feel that they know what I'm capable of doing. Let me show them. And that thought process is what led me to really break through from listening to what other people have to say and to really take control of my own life. And I realized too that I don't need the permission from them to really pursue my goals and dreams that I have in life. That I have full control of my life and I decide my future, not them. And so for me, true confidence came from that moment of realizing that it's okay to have people that don't necessarily like me, that don't necessarily believe in my full potential, and that I'm not always gonna have everyone on my side. And that is okay. And that freedom of realizing that really allowed me to really express myself and to really tap in to that self-doubt and to develop that full confidence in myself. You can prove people wrong. When I was in high school, I started the process of looking into architecture school. And so there was this guidance counselor that would help students find universities to apply to and provide advice and so on. So this one guidance counselor that was supposed to help me through that process really made me feel like it wasn't possible for me to make it happen, for me to get accepted to architecture school, and for me to even think about becoming an architect was almost very silly of me to think about, because it would be nearly impossible, because architecture school was very competitive, the programs were very small, and there were a lot of applicants that would apply, and so on. And so during that process, I started to feel this self-doubt in myself, like, can I really do this? Can I really get accepted into this architecture school or that architecture school and so on? And then I realized that, this isn't the first time that someone has told me that I can't do something. And so that became motivation for me to prove them wrong. And so what I did was I said to myself, okay, what do I need to do to get into these schools? Okay, I do need to improve my grades. And so I took that as a challenge and I channeled that energy and I put it toward achieving the goal that I wanted, which was ultimately to go into architecture school. So I studied, I worked hard, and guess what? I made it happen. I was able to apply. I improved my portfolio skills. I tried to become a better artist. I improved my drawing, my painting, and so on. And I worked really hard, and that work paid off. And with that came a lot of confidence as well. And when I was able on graduation day to prove them wrong, my confidence grew quite a bit. And it was through that hard work and through that perseverance of moving forward and the motivation that guidance counselor actually gave me that made me really develop that self-confidence. And so just remember that you can prove people wrong. Even though someone might tell you that you cannot do something, you could make it happen. And so just dig in deep. And through that process of working toward that goal, you will work through all of these self-doubts. And in the end, you will become more confident. Put effort in your appearance. Now, this might sound very superficial because I also thought at first it was, but it's more than that. Putting some time aside for self-care, just working on how you present yourself to others, and just being put together when you do have a meeting or a presentation is so important, because first impressions are important, but they also help you to build that self-confidence within yourself. You not only look better, but you feel better. And when you feel better, you feel more confident in the process. And so one of the things that I've actually recently been doing is doing facials. And at first, I saw it more like a task to do. Like, I wanted to clear my pores, I wanted to have clearer skin, a better complexion, and so on. During the process of the facial, I realized that it's so much more than that. Not only does your skin look amazing in the morning, it just glows, but internally you just feel good. And that just reflects on the exterior. And this goes with working out. I make an effort to work out every day, go for a run. And although I don't always feel like going for my run, and I dread it at times, and sometimes I don't have time because I have deadlines and so on, but I make that time. I put aside an hour or half an hour, whatever time that I have, to go for that run, because afterwards I feel so much better. I feel more powerful, I have more energy, and that in turn also helps me to feel more confident the next day. And the same thing goes with changing your diet. Now, I really believe in this because what you put in your body affects how you feel. And again, how you feel affects your self-confidence as well. And when you feel and look good, you just naturally feel more confident. And so diet is very important. Having a clean diet, not drinking alcohol, limiting your caffeine or completely removing it, which is what I did, and no sugar, also very important, because When you're eating all of this junk food, honestly, you're just putting all this garbage in your body and it just makes you feel like garbage as well. So if you want to feel confident, you need to feel good. And to feel good, you got to eat good food. And that comes with eliminating all of the processed foods and just eating clean. So those are the 4 lessons that has helped me to build my self-confidence. How you develop your confidence is through those self-doubts and not feeling confident. And through that, you will become more confident. Just put in the hard work, put in the time, and slowly your confidence will build with time. I hope to see you on the next video. Until then, bye.